Orgasm Difficulty, Part 1. Hi, welcome to Lily, Love Coach. Nobody likes attempting to have an orgasm and just not being able to get over the edge. There are many reasons why this may occur, including low testosterone levels or bedroom boredom. If you're not into the scene that's going on and you're trying to create arousal, but you're just simply not aroused, that can be a big factor. But what I'm going to focus on in this video is how you might help to alleviate the frustration and maybe see if you can get there. Everyone's frustration is different. Some people's biggest problem with not being able to come is the actual missing of the orgasm. Other people's worst part about it might be not having a connection anymore with the woman. Another person might have difficulty with her frustration and sadness and wanting so badly him to be able to have an orgasm so she can, benefit from seeing that, knowing that he's into her and she's created that. So there are many different aspects to why it is problematic in one's mind. So some things that you can do are on the scale of 0 to 10 arousal. If you start to build, and then you go in for the orgasm, like mentally, you're determined to get that orgasm, and you're going, that's really tough because you're like 60 miles an hour, all head on, bring it on, and then the more you go for it, it's like almost the further it is out of reach, out of grasp, And plus then you're exhausted and your body is literally physically exerted and you're just like, screw it, I'm done. So rather than going for it like that, I want you to think about it as a few different tiers. Build up. Don't try and have that orgasm. Just build up until a couple seconds before you're totally drained. So maybe you bring it to a level 8 and you hang out there for a minute and then you catch your breath again so you don't get over fatigued. Then you climb again, maybe go to an 8.5 and hang out there for a while. Again, don't focus on getting the orgasm. 8.5 before you get super drained and before the focus kicks in to get that orgasm. Hang out, breathe, relax, come back down a little bit. Then go for it again. Maybe you can even pass the 8.5 this time, closer to a 9. This is if 10 is ejaculating. Hang out there. Don't push yourself beyond that place of fatigue because once you're fatigued, you're done. So you want to go right to the edge of being fatigued and then pull back and regroup yourself, catch your breath, and regain that energy. It's not about making the finish line come to you, right? Because it just doesn't work that way. It's about you inching and creeping closer. And when the goal isn't about the orgasm, but getting closer and closer and enjoying those higher level sensations, we'll have an easier time bringing it on. So just breathe and relax. Check in. Are you bored? If so, make a change. Of course your cock is not responding. If you didn't like okra and you were served okra, would you be salivating? No! Don't overexert yourself. You will get too tired and make it impossible to have an orgasm. For now, just enjoy the pleasure of bringing it close to the edge, then fall back to regain your energy. Even if you think you're right at climax, don't bring it on. Let it come to you. If you try and catch it, the orgasm will slip through your fingers and you will be left with frustration. Like a boat, allow yourself to rise and fall with the waves. If fishing on that boat, don't yank the rod or the fish will get away. Slowly reel in the fish, allowing it to feel free so by the time it's in your hands, there is no getting away. Same with orgasm building. Lily Love Coach.